The show, and I have to say a big thank you to MTN. They are the headline sponsor of the show. Everywhere you go, remember your MTN will work, and MTN also has the best prices for your internet. It works everywhere. Yeah, I said it. Also, I have to say a big thank you to Cookie's Parlor for my hair. Thank you so much, Kukwa. You know I love you. Now, I have to introduce this lady to you, Nana Yabrefo. You're looking good. You haven't changed.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I've grown fat a bit.
No, you haven't grown fat.
Really?
You've gained a little.
Gained a little?
Be diplomatic.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so.
Anyway, but before Nanaya goes on to make her submissions, let's go over to Kumasi live now, because our reporter Evans Income is standing by. The Kumasi fans are all primed for action for Tuesday, and the BlackStars definitely will beat Egypt convincingly. We want a clean sheet, don't we, Nanaya?
Are we going to get it?
Of course we will.
I don't think so.
Okay, tell me why.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know if we still have a team or not. At the moment, I trust my guys. I know they can deliver. As and when you don't have a team, you know it's not possible. Oh, this team is weak. They can do things and surprise you. Yeah. But at the moment, I don't really like defense. I have a problem. Still, Asamoah Gyan doesn't impress me that much. I don't know. I mean, the way he plays, I don't think he can play 90 minutes. If they give him maybe 65 or so. Waris played very well. I mean, as in Zambia, yes, but I'm hoping Abutrika won't trick her again.
All pun intended.
Yeah, scared of that guy. I'm sure they are too. They are too.
Our players are scared?
Yeah.
Our players are not scared.
Oh, really?
They are not scared.
Our coach?
Our coach is not scared.
GFA?
They are not scared.
I mean, bring in our keeper. That.
Olele. Experienced hand.
I beg you. Abedipele is there. He's experienced.
Oh.
Yeah. He can play. Tony Yeboah is there. He's very experienced, you know. Very
They're
experienced.
retired.
Olele should retire by now. For me, at the moment, well, I think, I don't know whether he has anything to offer the Stars at the moment. I think
He's got
he has
experience.
nothing to show.
He's got experience.
Did you watch him, the last match, Cyprus? He couldn't even burn.
Oh.
He couldn't burn. I don't know what's
He
wrong
had
with
an
his
off
knee.
day. It's normal for all of us. Sometimes I get an off day.
What if he has an off day that day?
He won't.
On Tuesday?
He won't.
How do you know?
Oh, God is a Ghanaian.
I beg you. God is everywhere. We have prayed enough. God was a Ghanaian when we went to the World Cup the other time.
In South Africa.
We wished we could carry the cup. Everybody was praying.
Suarez has been paid. He's not going to Brazil. Ecuador got one of them yesterday.
Oh, so you're scared of Suarez?
No, I'm just saying that they stopped
payback.
us. They were our nemesis that time. Now we're moving forward in the right
Somebody
direction.
else could stop us, you know.
Who?
Another Suarez can emerge.
Like Abutrika.
Abutrika can't stop us.
Really?
Yes.
We played with him here. When
That was in
Kotoko-
2000 when?
So you think he's old now?
Yeah.
And that, yes, because they are not playing league there, he can do anything?
Well, their league is back. He can do something, but we are winning.
And you think that he can't score? They are not scoring?
I mean, this will not
Aren't
be
you
a walk
scared
in
of
the
the
park
Moro-
for us.
Aren't you
but-
scared of the Moroccan referee?
No.
You're not?
He will be free.
Really?
And objective.
Have you tried to give him something?
No. Why should we?
You better do.
Why? You are encouraging bribery.
Give me a break. 15,000 is bribery enough, isn't it?
Are you for the
$15,000. I can be. That's too much. GNPC paying $15,000
Per
for
player.
qualifiers. Okay, what if you go to Zambia? 18,000. How about if you qualify?
20,000.
Second, maybe the first for the group stages. First match 18 or 20. Second match how much?
We are going to the final anyway.
I beg your pardon. Come on, give me a break.
You don't think we're going to go
there?
to the final?
No
You don't-
way. It's not possible. That's not their prayer.
Where do you think we're going to go?
That's not even their prayers.
Whose prayer?
The players and our coach and
What
the
do you
GFA
mean?
and all
That
that.
has
That's
to
not
be
their
the prayer.
Come on,
I don't- why would you go to the World Cup without
Look,
aiming
at the
for that?
moment, the last time we were at the quarter finals, yeah?
We jubilate.
Yes. Our prayer is to get to the semi-finals. At the moment, not finals. We won't get there. Even there, quarter, I'm wondering. I hope Calvin will be fine by the time we go. Maybe. I don't even
Is that
think-
your only
At the
hope?
moment, I'm not
Kevin
too sure we
Prince
can even
Boateng?
qualify. I'm not too sure.
We don't qualify.
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure.
Why?
Honestly, I'm not too sure. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I don't trust the team. Yes, I know probably we win here. Did you watch Ghana-Zambia match?
Yes.
At the stadium?
Well, on TV.
I watched it. I was there live. Seated by Samuel Jan's bigger brother, was his name?
Bafo
Jan.
And?
The frustration him and his friends were...
Let's go to Kumasi. Nana, yeah. Getting signals, proper signals there, well, as per sound, but
Any reaction?
any reaction? No, to her comments.
I know what you're about to ask.
I hope you're not surprised I'm saying this.
No. I think people have that same sort of sentiment or reservation about our abilities. But I think we'll get there. I think we have to aim for that. And we have to be consistent with our support of them. Because I think the BlackStars need that consistency. When it comes to Asamoah, I get your point, though. Like, he can be good days, bad days, whatever it may be. But I think that's what bothers
has
him,
been
though.
very good to this country.
Yes, I think he needs that
tried.
consistent support when he does make a mistake or, he doesn't quite take us to where we want to go.
He's over-pampered.
We should
pamper that guy too much.
I think it's good to have people like her.
Yes.
Because it's for the likes of her that you want to prove a point and say, Madam Kawamitu. You understand? So I will score and shame her. It's for the likes of her that the players will say
at the park.
I'll be there
I'll
too.
give you my number.
I'll also be there
when Asamoah Jan scores. I'm not saying he won't. He probably, because I know probably he has a goal.
No, I'm not
in it.
even picking on Asamoah Jan as an individual.
Okay.
I'm just saying that it's for the likes of you that the players will say, we'll show this woman.
I
you understand?
want
So
them
it's
to
good
do
to
that.
have
It's
people
motivation.
like
I want them
it's
to do
good
that.
to have people who throw the challenge at you and say, you can't do it. And then you do it and tell them, shut the hell up.
Better. I would wish they'd be able to do that to me.
I pray.
They will actually.
Who is going to be the keeper?
Olele
We
is
have
there,
three. We have
Fatal is
three
there,
keepers,
Parase
yes.
is there. What are you talking about?
Parase? What
Yeah.
did you do to him?
I paid him.
That guy was a good keeper until he came to Ghana. I'm sure he cares his stars. The very first day, he knew he was going to be.
He realized
he's a keeper here, and the things he was seeing. I mean, he was a second to Olele, isn't it?
Yes.
What was he seeing then? I hear he was seeing some dwarfs, animals, things like that.
Who was seeing the
Where'd you get that
dwarfs?
information from?
Who was seeing the dwarfs?
Oh,
That's a
Olele.
hearsay. That's a
Parase.
hearsay.
Which one is a hearsay?
That's a hearsay.
So what happened to him afterwards?
Oh,
What are you insinuating?
the same way that he came in and Olele was dropped, he understands the fact that if he's not performing, he'll be dropped for somebody else to
How
keep
many
the
matches did he play? How many matches did Olele play?
Listen, if you want to go there, we'll have it. The show will not end today. Because we have a lot of examples to draw from. But I'm saying that as a player, I think
they are doing themselves to do here and there, left, right, center,
boys?
trying to, I want to be here, I want to be there, I want to be the number one keeper, I want to be the number one that, I want to be that. I mean, I don't know.
I'm sure somebody's
honestly.
even doing juju on the work you're
Well, I
doing.
said, yeah.
Yes, you understand. So you don't even want to concentrate on that. You want to concentrate on what it is that you can do as an individual.
Oh, it's part of the game.
What is part of Juju? No, nobody in that team, likes Juju.
Really?
Our boys are God fearing.
Really?
They are playing very well. They're going to work hard.
I hope.
They're going to Brazil.
I hope. Yesterday I was listening to.
Watcha, let's talk about your book. I need a breather. The Justice is a political thriller by Watcha Glover. This is your second. The first was The Circles, right? Circles. I love that book. I read it. I haven't read this one yet, but why this book? Why The Justice?
It was just a story that came into my mind. I know it kind of coincided with the whole petition and Supreme Court scenario that we're in, because I released it probably
just
2
around
days
the time, yeah.
after the verdict came. But it's about this former Chief Justice who decides to come back and run for president after being in power a few years ago, and he's beloved. They think he's like the second coming of Christ. Everyone loves him. But I've always been curious about what sits behind a politician, beyond what we see on a regular basis, what possibly happens in their homes, in their regular lives, how much they want the power, what do they do to get it. And that's what the book is about. It's about this man, and you get to see what sits behind that public persona as he strives to become president of Ghana. So it takes you through the last year before the elections. So that's what's
And
about.
what has been the response?
It's been really, really good. Like, extremely good. People keep saying they love it. I keep getting texts every single morning. I put up on my Facebook, people saying, I love the book. They compare it nicely to sort of like, you have Tom Clancy with his Jack Ryan character, and you have all these really core male characters, because the Justice Chief of Staff is called Caleb Osei, and people keep referring to him as Ghana's James Bond, because it is an action-oriented political thriller mystery type of book.
Fantastic.
But there's still romance for chicks in it, so it's like it's completely male-oriented, but the response has been good so far.
Fantastic. So it's on sale at the Silver.
It's on sale. You can get it Amazon if you're not in Ghana. You can get it through Amazon or online. But here in Ghana, you can get it through Silverbird stores, Citrus, EPP, Kingdom, and a couple of other outlets.
Okay, Wacha Glover, thank you very much for your time this morning. Nanaya, I'm not going to ask you about this book, don't worry. I know what you will say. You probably equate it with something very extraordinary.
Did you eat this morning? You had breakfast, right? Or
I've
not
not had
yet?
breakfast
Yeah,
yet.
maybe that's it. She
I'm
hasn't
not
had
hungry,
breakfast. Are you sure?
You're not optimistic at all.
No.
I know we'll win, but I'm not too sure we'll qualify. That's where I stand. I know we'll win, not a convincing win. We did not play that much the last time I saw them playing with Zambia.
Every game is different.
Zambia didn't train that much. I saw them.
They decided
players,
to misbehave.
and what happened? We trained, they
And we beat
misbehaved. And we beat them what? 2-1. And they played the match. They played 90 minutes. We played half. We did not
The
misbehave.
scoreline is important. The goals are important.
That's what they say.
But that's what
That's what they
happens.
say.
They didn't even play 90 minutes.
For
They
Zambia,
didn't
right?
play.
They didn't bring their
They didn't
A game
play.
that
They
much.
got their game in the second half, somewhere in the second half, till ACN came in and brought a little bit of composure. And
Essien didn't play
they
that
didn't play
much.
all the
They didn't
He
play
did.
that well.
He did.
He did.
He did
For me,
something.
it was very impressive.
He did
Essien was
something. The
impressive in
Essien that-
the
see?
midfield that day.
Yeah.
I
He brought a lot
know.
of composure
I know.
in the game.
Didn't have his day. The Essien I knew. I still think he's not back yet. Not in full force.
He's growing.
No,
I think the BlackStars, they
he's
get
growing.
motivated when
Yes, he's
it's like
growing.
right.
Yeah,
Footballers,
he's
when it gets
growing.
right to
Their
the
style of play
D-Day,
changes.
when it becomes that most critical point, I think it pushes them though. So
We
the Zambia
will
match maybe
deliver.
wasn't.
We are going to
100%,
Brazil.
but
I hope so.
We are.
We are.
I want to be there. They should deliver.
We're all going.
We're all going.
It's not
be empty, huh?
it's not through donations that we get to
Donations?
Brazil. Oh,
Who
the
donated?
minister did yesterday. Was it yesterday or 3 days ago?
The president.
3 days
The minister, no.
The minister.
3 days
Elvis.
ago. Yeah.
That the people should pray for BlackStars. And that, I mean, with their prayers probably will win.
We're a prayerful nation. We
Ghana
love to
is.
pray.
Ghana
And God
is.
listens.
Ghana is. Egypt, they pray too. They do. They all serve God.
Everybody is.
God,
We'll be
helps,
right back.
God helps those who
Stay
help
tuned.
themselves.
Okay, I have some messages here. Brown Benza says, Nana, let the lady keep talking. I trust her. And then Cecil says, just tell the lady in the middle that she will be put to shame on Tuesday. Amen. She will be put to shame. The general says that the woman in the middle, that's Nanaya, has a point. Doreen says that we'll win on Tuesday, and that's the final. Brazil, here we come. I think the lady is being realistic and a bit sarcastic. BlackStars will win. Ed Hamilton says, Nana, but why did you take Slim Coffee off the show? Okay, the rest of that message I don't think is good for TV. Very unpalatable. You wouldn't want to know it, Sheila. Okay. Okay, Nanaba saying that the BlackStars don't do juju. Wow, I'm shocked they don't. If you have evidence, bring it. I heard Kwara say conceded a horrible goal in the Stars 7-1 friendly win. Every goalkeeper concedes sometimes. Even Peter Schmeichel at some point conceded. That was the footballer's, the goalkeeper's favorite goalkeeper, right? Yeah. Kwame Jumo, good to see you here. Did you listen to Nanaya?
Yes, I did.
Do you agree with her?
To some extent, yes.
Okay, to what extent?
Well, I think that for a football fan, she's only being honest. We're not, very good in a game against Zambia. We're second best. But like you did say, the most important thing was the result. Sometimes you don't play well and you get the win. The worrying thing is that you can't afford to play this poorly every day and still expect to win.
But aren't they entitled to an off day? I mean, I sometimes get an off day.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You can play badly and still get a result.
Yeah.
But you can't afford to play this badly all the time.
All the time.
And expect to get a result.
Okay. But you do agree that, or you reckon that on Tuesday they know that the stakes are different. It's definitely one step, more to Brazil, and so they definitely will be playing well.
Well, it's a psychological thing. Going into the game against Zambia, even a draw was going to be good enough to see us through to the stage. But they know that over 2 games, if we don't get a very good win, not just a win, if we don't get a very good win to take to Cairo or wherever the game is going to be played, it might not be good enough. And I'm sure they'll be the first to know that.
Nanaya, you seem to be nodding.
I agree with him. At the moment, I don't know where our captain stands at the moment. I've not seen him really displaying his captainmanship here on the pitch.
What do you want to see?
I saw...
he roused them, doesn't he?
No, I saw Dede then when he came on the pitch trying to do that. I saw him trying to talk to a few of them, especially the defenders. I didn't see my captain doing that. I saw Apia when he was captaining our BlackStars, how he does it.
We are all different people.
We can't be the same. I agree with you. We can't be the same. But hey, when the going gets tough, that's when you show what you have. I expect him to do more than what he's doing at the moment. I've not seen any player
he takes them through choreography. Don't you see the dance when they win? Sheila.
Do you know what Mourinho calls Kelvin?
No.
The model?
The model.
Yeah.
So John is a dancer.
There's nothing wrong with being a dancer. Someone is a good dancer.
He's a good musician.
But how about his
and a good footballer?
He's a great footballer.
He's a good.
He's good
striker.
He's a good striker.
Really? How many goals does he have now? With the qualifiers?
Several.
How many with the qualifiers?
Well, I'm
he
not
scored
sure.
quite a number.
He's done well.
He's a good striker.
Cut him some slack.
He's probably not your RVP or your Messi or your Ronaldo or whatever, but I think that he's good.
He scores the important goals.
Yes.
Oh, really?
I
think Muntari does that for me. He's okay.
Well, Muntari, any day I'm a Muntari maniac. Yeah, and I know he's got one of those long goals coming through tomorrow.
God willing.
On Tuesday, I mean. He's definitely going to get us one of those. But you wanted to make a point.
Yeah, I was just going to say that the issue concerning Masamojan and his captaincy, he's not a military officer. He's not going to come in and be shouting at everyone. He has his own way of going about things. When the position became vacant, if you like, and he was entrusted with he leading the team. Obviously, he wasn't prepared for it at the time. I mean, it clearly showed.
Why did he take it then?
He had to take it, and he did. But over the last couple of matches that I've watched with him being the captain, he's grown into the position. You can see him instructing, players on the field, do this, do that. We wouldn't have the benefit of seeing all this when you're watching from the screen, but when you're at the stadium, you see it. He would communicate with his colleagues. He may not necessarily do that on the pitch. He would even do that in the dressing room. That is acceptable. As long as he's getting them to do that and he's getting them to get us results. Yes, you would see Dede always talking. He talks a lot. You see Jordan always talking. He talks a lot. But every leader is different. If you can get your guys to get you the result, that's what matters.
Right? And for me, footballers, their language is more than just opening your mouth and talking anyway. He does this and you know what he's talking about. He does certain signals. He even gives you a nod or he gives you a pat in the back.
We were playing Zambia.
Say it again.
I didn't see that. I was on the pitch. I didn't watch
it. Well, maybe he just had
maybe
a bad
you didn't pay attention to him. No, maybe you didn't pay attention to him as an individual.
I did. He tried communicating with his brother where I was seated. There on the pitch. I did.
Well, I may not have seen that. But even if he did, like I said, going into that game, we knew that just a draw would even be enough.
Okay.
So maybe, just maybe, the motivation of the guys had dropped a bit, especially when we scored the second goal. That's when you have to show that you're a leader. Maybe he managed to hold the guys, all the way to the end. We got a win. I'm not sure he's going to be repeating the same mistakes all the time. He's going to be a different leader on the pitch on Tuesday, trust me. They know they have 180 minutes to be in Brazil. They are not going to be having 270. We are not going to be playing a 6-team group competition to go through to the next phase.
What did you say?
It's only over 2 games.
Egypt hasn't lost. Well, they're going to taste defeat on Tuesday.
The record with the Egyptians, would amaze you. You know, in the 6 games that they played before our game, they did not even concede a yellow card in any of their 6 games. They
now you're
scored goals
scaring
for
me.
fun. They have very experienced players.
You're getting scared?
They beat us in 2000 when it mattered most. They still have a core of the team that won in 2006, in 2008, and in 2010. We may be the best of the African teams in the last 2 World Cups.
Expect the unexpected.
Exactly. There is always
we will beat them.
There is always a chance.
Expect the unexpected.
If we believe we can beat them.
I think
Yeah.
do we?
That's what the issue is.
I think
We will beat them.
What did our coach travel to go and do?
Say it again.
Watch Olele.
What's wrong with that?
When we had
Let's
issues?
see the Egyptians from this morning. When the ferries arrived this morning, well, we were there at the airport, and we're bringing you pictures. Big thank you to Julia Bewa, who had to wake up at 4 a.m. to get to the airport. Oh, I'm so not jealous. Go for the pictures now, but as we go for those visuals, we'll still be talking about that game, and then we'll listen to their coach. Well, the Egyptians, oh, they're good-looking boys. Yeah. Oh, my God.
From Egypt to Ghana.
These are the Egyptians this morning as they arrived at the Kotoka International Airport. They are ready. Their coach will be listening to him very soon, and he said that they just respect Ghana. They have no fears at all. Well, he's got a different squad now, so...
People are very nice, very welcoming. Of course, they love football and they support their team, but we're here for a good match.
Okay. How do you rate?
Ghana is always very talented. You look and see where the players are playing club football, and you know that these are very good players. So we respect that, but we also believe that we're a strong team. We have many, many talented players as well, and so I think it makes it a very competitive tie. The mentality of the group is the first thing. And with everything that has been happening in Egypt, this group has stayed very focused, hasn't let the situation take away from the goal to get to the World Cup.
Okay, but coming to face with this BlackStars, don't you think your 100% record is under threat as a coach?
When you get to the final round, the games get more competitive. So we've prepared for this. We take each game in the last round the way we needed to, and now we're ready to finish the job in the final round.
You played with Ghana twice. I remember you in 2010.
Right, so that's the Egyptian coach there, but there is a message here from Prince Owusu-Eboah who says that Asamoah Gyan did not have a good game the last time because he was nursing an injury. Sorry? He's fine now. Asamoah is fine. Our captain is great. He's good to go.
Who are defenders?
You know the defenders. Stop being sarcastic. Well, you don't think the defenders would shield us enough?
John Boy has been trying. Jonathan, not too much.
She's got this evil look on her face when she's talking.
At the moment, I don't know. Honestly.
Are you going to Kumasi on
I'm going
Tuesday?
to Kumasi.
But if you're not optimistic,
I've taken
why
5
bother?
days leave because of them from work.
Well, you've been fasting and praying.
No,
But why have you taken 5 days off?
because I'll be working. I mean, I work on holidays as well, but I need to watch the match. So I've taken 5 days off. I want to go and watch them.
Sheila!
Well, I was going to say earlier that I think understanding of a striker is somebody who always puts the ball in the net. So Ghanaians, that is what we expect Asamoah Gyan to do. But I think that he goes beyond that. You know, sometimes he holds the
Sometimes
fort
he
for others
assists.
to strike. Even aside assisting, you know, he distracts the defenders, and then somebody will get the opportunity. That's why, I mean, Mourinho will play Torres. He's not scoring, but it's the opportunity that he will create for somebody else to go and score. So yes, he might be our lead striker, but not necessarily score every time. If he's doing the job right and getting others to score, why not?
Nana?
I agree with her. I mean, in the last 2 years, Asamoah has found himself playing against players who are not of a certain standard. So his standards...
Oh, you mean he's in a Mickey Mouse league?
I didn't see that. You did.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Playing in England and playing in Dubai is a different ballgame altogether. If you're playing in England, you're going to be coming up against the players who have their pictures adorned all over the place. But if you're playing in Dubai, you're not going to be coming up against such quality. So obviously, the standards would have dropped.
Yeah.
Now he plays a lot more with his intelligence rather than what he has as a striker. He's contributing his fair share of goals. He's also supporting the team, especially when we are not in possession of the ball. For all that has been said about Jan putting on weight and not being the same player he was at Sunderland and Modena and, all the clubs he played for in Europe, that's gone. He can't be the same player again when he's still playing with, all the guys we see playing in Dubai. They are not of a certain class. They are not of a certain standard. Once he contributes his fair share to the team by providing goals and making assists and pulling away the attention of the opposing team to other strikers, why do we have Majid Waris scoring 2 in 2?
Yes.
It's because the focus is on Jan, and then they leave Waris to do other things, and it's worked very well.
Because even the Zambian game, Nana, if you watch critically, I mean, how many free kicks didn't Asamoah get for us? But we didn't have the experts to score them.
Oh,
exactly.
Just outside the 18 box, Asamoah will get you some free kick, and then
you have something to say?
Because some of the free kicks she's talking about, I don't know whether the referee was confused there because he was making mistakes here and there, giving us free kicks, mistakes, giving Zambia free kicks. Come on.
They were deserving. I was there as much as you were there. I was sitting at the media stand.
Honestly, comparing what Waris did, that guy is a great player.
But Waris was out in the second half.
Is a lazy striker. He's lazy.
Okay, I am totally against that. I don't think he's lazy. I don't think Asamoah Gyan is lazy. He puts in a lot.
If he says that of Asamoah Gyan, what would he say of Pansy or Burkina Faso?
Well, that's another matter.
Your prediction for the game?
I'm a Ghanaian.
Okay.
So, hey, I want us to win. So, 3 will be fine for me.
Asamoah
3-0.
1.
Asamoah 1, Muntari 1, Waris 1.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I'm expecting a result, but it's not going to be emphatic.
Oh, wow.
The Egyptians are no minus.
Yeah, they are not. Okay, you already. But who's scoring?
Muntari.
Jerry? Okay.
Muntari. Jerry, how? No.
Okay.
Muntari will score 1. That for sure. The rest, I don't know, whatever.
Okay, I'm going for... I keep, shuttling between 2-0 and 3-0. But definitely, Sule Muntari, one of those long balls. I missed those balls. And then... Michael Essien and then Asamoah Gyan. So that makes it 3-0. But Asamoah will score in the first 5 minutes of the game on Tuesday. Can I hear amen?
Amen.
We'll see.
We'll
see. Thank you very much, Nana Kwame. And then, is Nana Kwame? Kwame, okay. Sheila, and then Nana Yabrifo. I love you.
That's why I'm your friend.
Yeah, you are my friend, actually.